Since 1967, Tooth Acres Pet Care Center provided the finest indoor-outdoor boarding environment for your pet. We accept all breeds of dogs, and our newly remodeled cattery features spacious 9 square feet personal accommodations for your feline friends. For more information on pricing and availability, check us out at our website at www.toothacres.com.
Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory, and man, the opening of this beautiful stadium here tonight, and boy, the Cardinals brought it in right with a 50-14 win over Argyle, here with Nigel Smith, and man, what was said in that timeout there on the first drive of Argyle, because you had 3 tackles for loss right afterwards. Can you talk about just getting your head right and getting ready to play defensive football?
I don't know why they went away from that outside zone, to be honest, but once they started going away from that, trying to actually hit that gap, that's when I'm able to shine, because playing the reach, they're kicking me out. And so once we get away from that and they start running inside zone and counter, stuff like that, that's when I'm able to get in there and make plays.
It makes a difference when you guys up front are just getting the pressure on the quarterback and being able to drop people in coverage. Your linebackers are free, being able to make some plays. Was that kind of a point going into this game to make sure that that was the way you guys were going to be able to dominate the line of scrimmage?
Of course. Just talking throughout the practice, Coach Witt is one of our DB coaches. He was like, "We're giving y'all time in the back end. We're as long as y'all get after quarterback, we're going to make plays," and that's what we did. It was a little tough getting sacks, but just getting that pressure with calling all that force to me with the H, running back, tackle, guard, like calling all those guys to me was able to get other guys plays made. Our 2 different linebackers had 3 sacks, 4 sacks. So I'm calling that just attention, and they're able to slip in untouched and make plays, which is really you don't see that. A lot of people get mad over that, but I'm just glad we were able to put up 50 on these boys and plays a play.
We call those kind of team sacks, don't we? Because everybody's doing their job, so that leaves people free to get a clean look on the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
My last, couple questions here is your offense. It gave them time to kind of get clicking. You were able to run the football. Can you talk about being able to have that physical style of football on defense and on offense to be able to crank out that yards like that? Gives you guys a little rest over there, get that Gatorade in you.
It comes a lot from practice. We pride ourselves in good on Mondays and Tuesdays, and nothing cocky, but we're pretty confident that we're the best defense in the state. So one of the best D lines, I'm one of the best in the state. So the tackles, guards, these O-linemen going against us every day at practice, these guys should be nothing. It shouldn't be hard running the ball against these guys if they're able to do just stop me even a little bit. So that's kind of how we look at it. We've got Peanut, who is able to kind of be our power back, and when we were in short yardage situations, and then Nate was just just trotting down the field, and whenever he saw a gap, he was fitting it and he was getting open. So on top of we were able to still sling it, and Argyle's one of the better secondaries just because of how disciplined they are, and so we weren't able to sling it as much as we like, but we still had some great plays, great touchdowns, and our run game was unstoppable.
You got Ham, Maynard. You got guys that have been in the program a long time, been making a lot of plays. My question to be for you is, how do you put out all the noise from the media, all the distractions, the new stadium, everything came in it? It took you guys about 5 minutes, it seemed like, to put all that away and put away a very good Argyle team here tonight.
I give credit to Coach Nally, our head coach. Throughout fall camp, he had amazing speakers come speak to us, and guys that I think it was over 30 total state championships, and all those guys, Todd Dodge, a whole bunch of guys that are amazing head coaches, and came to speak to us, and they were like, they know we're #1 team, but we're coming to put the target on their back. They're not coming after us. We're coming after them. So Nally just made that a vocal point, and we're the aggressors. We're not letting up on anybody. We're treating every week like it's the 4th round, because we remember how bad it stung when we lost those last 2 years, and knowing whoever won that game is going to win the state championship. So we're after just out for blood this year.
My last question would be, what did it feel like walking out of that locker room in this new stadium on this Friday night? Just been a build-up for years for it. You knew it was going to be your senior year walking out of there. Can you just tell us what that experience was for that first, say, 15 seconds?
It was surreal. I mean, seeing the fans, it's not like we just had the bottom row packed. We had the top row, everything. There's plenty of Argyle fans that drove over an hour to be here. And so just to see that many people come out and support us, not want us to win, but just to see that, and them taking all the banners down that they had early third quarter, showing that we took the life out of them, was just awesome. They came trying to whoop us in the new stadium. They were talking about bringing Sharpies, trying to pull an Eli Manning in the Dallas Cowboys stadium. We weren't about that. So we came out here ready, and it was just an amazing moment. I mean, seeing this from the ground up, I remember just taking pictures over there. It was just a pile of dirt, so it's awesome.
Well, you guys put on a show here, man. For the first game to be in here, it's going to be memorable for a lifetime. You took care of business against a very good football team. I know they're young, but still a good football team. You got to be really pleased knowing that you were able to put all that away and still come out here and dominate a very good football team here tonight, man. Nigel, I appreciate you giving us a couple minutes, man. Enjoy.
Yes,
See you in a couple weeks, man. Your announcement date. We'll see you then.
Awesome.
Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory, man. 50-14. Melissa Cardinals with a resounding win here tonight. Thanks so much. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory, man. At this new beautiful stadium here tonight in Melissa, man. The boys of the Cardinals brought it in right, man, with a 50-14 win over here. I am talking to them, man. Peanut, DK, Abrams. Wow. You started it off. 3 TDs here tonight. Can you talk about scoring the first TD as a Cardinal here in this new stadium? And then talk about how you came with the physicality to get into the end zone.
It felt great, being able to score the first touchdown, setting the tone. But I know Coach Nally, he got mad. He was like, they're not supposed to be tackling you. What are you doing? Go get in the end zone. I was like, all right, I got you, Coach. And really, it's just Coach Phelps. When I first came here, excuse my language, he was like, your pad level is shit. I was like, all right, Coach, I got you. So we've been working on that. And he was like, you big and fast, so if you got good pad level, can't nobody tackle you. So that's all we've been working on all week.
You've always had good feet. You've always had the size. People always said he's a little chunky, whatever. But I said, you're just not a power rider. You can make some people miss, too.
Yes,
and people don't understand that, do they, Peter?
No, sir, they don't. Really, it's just footwork. That's all. You just got to work your footwork and know how to balance yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. Can you talk about, I talked a little bit with Nigel earlier, how you were able to put all the distractions away that came with the new stadium, the hype from last year, with all the returning starters coming back. How were you able to put us media heads and everybody else out of your mind and stay right? I know it was a slow start, but once you got started, it was business.
It's really just a mental thing. Like, Coach tell us, ignore the media. They can say good, they can say bad, but they don't really know us. So basically, when we went at halftime, I got here, I've been barely here. So I told the team, no social media, don't get in your phones, don't do nothing. They was like, you right. So to be able to just keep everybody out your head, it's really a mental thing you got to work on.
Man, I like that piece of advice over here, man. I know it's your last go-around over here.
Yes,
I know it's just game one. I know that the penalties kind of upset you guys a little bit, especially the false starts. I know you'll clean that up.
Yes,
but, man, you can't celebrate this one too much, right? Because you got China Spring next week.
We just, like Coach said, celebrate tonight, be ready to work tomorrow for China Springs.
Well, man, Peanut, I had to come talk to you, man. My man had 3 TDs, a 2-point conversion, got the first TD in the stadium. Congratulations, man. Stay healthy, stay straight. See you down the road, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
You have a nice
You too, man. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory.